Good afternoon, YouTube. Oh dear. I think I've cooked the streptocarpus. They were all looking fantastic. And I got my husband to remove the shade cloth off the roof of the greenhouse a couple of days ago because I thought, oh, no orchids are in here now, I don't need it. Well, big mistake. Rookie mistake. I should have left it there because it is actually 44 degrees in there today. And, you know, yeah, and the streptos are in there. They're really struggling. So, in a last-ditch attempt to save them, I've brought them out here where the old fella's orchids used to be, on this table, and the sun is going in now. The weather is set to turn rainy later. I'm hoping it's going to help recover them, but I don't know. I mean, this one here is not too bad, but you know, when you look at some of them, they're just floppy, all floppy. Anyway, I could well have cooked them all and lost the whole lot of them. We'll just have to wait and see, check them out tomorrow. But yeah, they're looking very... There is a name for this when they do this with the heat, and I can't remember what it is. But anyway, this is the coolest area I have. You know, this one was just coming into flower. I'm hoping they're getting a nice breeze here. I've just sprayed them off. You're not supposed to, but I wanted to cool them down. So I'm hoping that they'll recover here. But just have to wait and see. So I'll film them again if they recover and show you. As far as the old fellow orchids are concerned, this is all that remains. So I sowed loads last night, apart from one of these, this one here, this Cymbidium. This one is actually sowed. The lady didn't pick it up. That's actually my friend that's bought it, so she needs to pick that up at some point. But the rest of them are just still for sale. I may well take them at the next meeting to try and sell some more. If not, I need to have a little chat with the guy, Hans, and see what he wants to do with them. He may have a family member come and pick them up, who knows. So anyway, so that was quite a successful night. We got him a bit of money, and I'll be taking that round to him this week. So anyway, back to the streps. Ugh, dear. I'm really hoping they're going to recover. Seriously hoping. And then I'll get my husband to put the shade cloth back on the orchid house. Poor husband. And see how they go. Maybe not keep them in there this time of the year. Maybe keep them in here. Anyway, that wind's coming up. And I'm hoping it's going to... Yeah, the weather's changing. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please like or dislike and subscribe, and I'll catch you later. Bye for now. So, here we are, YouTube, the very next day. Now, we were basking in 35 degrees yesterday, and it got up to 44 in the greenhouse. And today, we're barely touching 15 degrees. So that's how much the weather can vary in New Zealand from day to day. So anyway, let's have a look at the streptos. So the big ones seem to have recovered quite well. I am going to cut these flowers off because I think, you know, I'd rather the plant recover than have the flowers, which is sad. But I think something like this happened last year, and I obviously didn't learn by my lesson. And they do come back and flower again, because ultimately all the plant wants to do is reproduce. So yeah, so I'm hoping I'm going to give this one a nice tidy up, and yeah, cut some of the leaves off, and hopefully it will recover. The other ones, the little ones, if we walk over here, some of them have come back, like this one's come back, apart from the little one at the back, because there's 3 in this little pot. This one is looking a little sick, so I've cut most of the leaves off, and I'm going to give it a drop of water, and hopefully that will recover. I cut the flowers off that were blooming, but I've left the ones that are in bud still on there. Again, this one here's not faring too bad. I think these pots, these self-watering pots, are pretty good actually. So they do you know, they can suck up quite a bit of water with them. But I've yet to tidy this one up, and I am going to cut the blooms off on that one as well, which is sad, but hey, I want to, I want the plants to survive. And these have recovered quite a bit actually, so again I'm going to cut the blooms off. I am going to cut some of these really floppy leaves off because I think they're not going to, I think my husband said it was called transpire or whatever, I don't know, but he knows. And but this is not all of them, so the rest of them are over here in one of the crates. So before I start cutting bits and pieces off, my husband said let me see if I can put them in this crate, so to see if they'll come back. They are coming back a bit better, as you can see. Not 100%. I will have to cut blooms and some of the really bad leaves off, but they're just sat on a bed of clay pellets which is damp, and then they're in this damp case, and I'm not going to leave them in there for a long time. At the end of today, if they're still looking sad, I'm going to bring them out, cut off the damp, the floppy leaves, cut off the blooms, and then hopefully they'll do better. But I should have learnt my lesson. Streptocarpus actually come from Africa, and they're up in the mountainous regions of Africa. So that, I just thought Africa, red hot, they'll be fine. No, the mountainous regions of Africa are probably a lot cooler than 44 degrees in the greenhouse. But anyway, never mind, lesson learned. We'll put it down to, let's just say, experience. Hopefully I'll remember next year. Maybe I'm hungry. And that's why I made the mistake. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please like or dislike and subscribe, and I'll catch you later. Bye for now. So I just wanted to tag this on the end. They've had a faux day of recovery now. I've tidied them up quite a bit, and I do think they're going to survive. They've certainly been knocked back a bit, but yeah, I don't think I've actually cooked and completely killed them. So that's good.